Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey. How was your day?
It was fine. Didn't work really.
You said what?
I didn't really work today.
You didn't.
Mm-mm.
What did you decide to do?
I went out to eat.
Just did other things. Just did other things. All right, as the people come in, welcome. Share, repost, invite, copy, paste. We are ORNOT podcast. Like, everybody should like right now. If there's 6 people up here, you should just like the post. Podcasts probably don't listen to what I say. But anyways.
It helps with the algorithm.
It does. It helps with the algorithm. It helps when you guys comment. The engagement is just, just say hello to us if you're here. Thank you.
To the one person that liked. Now, the rest of you, what else are you doing?
Danielle wants to know what's your purpose, because if you didn't do what I asked you to do, then
only one out of the people that I'm seeing.
And I'm not logged in, so I'm not one of those.
A comment is better. There. Thank you to the 2. Okay, what about thank you for the 3 people? Now, I guess we ran one away. Well, that's fine. If you're not meant to be here, you're not meant to be here.
I was about to say, this isn't a space for you.
Oh, they came back.
Oh, more came. If you're here, say hello to us. Welcome. We are ORNOT podcast. I am your co-host. Hello, Christina. I am your co-host, Tasha Mack. And this is my sister. This is my sister, Danielle. Danielle, would you like to say anything to the good people?
Hey, y'all. Elijah K. Oh, I thought that might have been Elijah. I thought Elijah maybe had a different YouTube channel. Had a bunch of different YouTube channels. Hey, Elijah K. Nice for you to join us. I see Uncle Chris is in the house and Mama and Christina. I was gonna say Mama, but it looks like Elijah K this is possibly their first time watching. So welcome. Thank you for joining. We appreciate it. We hope you come back, and we hope that you were one of the 2 people that liked. I figured it was him. Thank you, Elijah K.
We appreciate the support.
Yes, and I hope you have liked this, and I hope you have also subscribed. Elijah,
and share it with your friends.
You can show everyone how cool these 2 people are. I won't put you on blast there.
About who those people
are. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have anything for well, let's catch up. We have to catch up first. That's part of our agenda. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I didn't do nothing.
You didn't go nowhere?
I went to church. Oh, I did. I did do a couple of things. Actually, I forgot. Yeah. Okay. I went to a thing called I went to a thing called the Illuminarium, and it's like an experience. So basically, it's like going to a safari. I was gonna see if I have pictures available, but I don't. And it's like but something's happened with my Apple ID. So it's from top to bottom graphics of an actual safari. It's actually really good if you want to take your kids to something. It was expensive, and I did get 2 keychains out of it, along with the $10 vouchers that I purchased. But
you did get nice.
So it's like, you can see my ring light. Hold on.
That's pretty. And it moved, right?
Everything was like it was moving. So it's just really like a real life situation. I think kids would really enjoy it, maybe young kids. And then That's at the Beltline, and then I went to a place called it's called Fred's Meat and Bread. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just meat and bread. And then yesterday I went
Green?
to. What did I drink?
No, was there anything
Coke.
green? It was meat and bread. So did they
Oh
have
no,
green
there
out?
wasn't. It was just meat and bread. It was Philly
Oh,
cheesesteak, bread, fries. And then yesterday I went to church, and then I went to brunch. We had mimosas, and then we went to another bar place. So it was a place called Whiskey Bird, and then another place called Ladybird. We went to both yesterday. And that's it.
sounds like you had an action-packed weekend.
It was okay. How was yours?
It was okay. I went to my son's varsity fall league game, and he played
Did they win?
phenomenal. Yep, he did phenomenal. And someone stole my license plates off my vehicle.
Yeah, I
So
heard about that.
people are still doing it. So watch out for your license plates. Hold on to them, or have somebody watch them while you go into the store.
Well, they probably have something like a license plate lock
I don't know.
that you can go in.
I'm gonna let our parental, our father. I'm gonna let him take care of making sure that mine is nice and secure for the next round.
Okay.
So yeah, that's about it. I can't really complain. This Mercury retrograde's really had me down and out. Kind of had me real tired and wore out. So I'm really glad that we are at the end of it. Although a full moon is coming.
I haven't been affected.
That's good. That's good. Some people have really been affected. You know what I'm saying? So I've been affected, and I'm glad I'm out of it for now, I guess. And it is what it is. So today we talk about Squid Games. I'm kind of excited at the Squid Game. I'm kind of excited about that. Someone did ask me, will this ruin it for those who haven't seen it? So we will try to not tell you what happens at the end, I guess. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I just got this text message. It was from Ern.
If this is you haven't seen it, put the show on mute and continue to allow it to stay on your screen. That's all
we needed to keep playing.
Right, we need the view, but we don't want to spoil it for you. But it may give you some insight. I don't see why it would. I think it would be good to kind of have an idea of what you may be going into.
I will say it'll be good for someone to watch this. It might make you watch it, because if you watch like the first episode of the Squid Game, you probably aren't going to be interested. You really gonna have to sit through it. Something you won't, right?
No, the first 2 episodes are terrible.
Right. So like you really have to be sitting through work or something to keep it on, or going to bed or something. Like cooking, cleaning, something else has to be happening. So I would recommend just staying in it. But I do have a Mac moment. Do you have a Still I Rise today?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. So for those who are not following Glorious, Glorious Bath and Body, or is it Body and Bath? It's Bath and Body. Glorious Bath and Body posted something. I thought I'd share it because it is kind of the time of the year for eczema issues, and there are other ways, alternative topicals and treatments for eczema, and I thought I'd share it with everyone.
Okay.
So one would be sunflower oil, and it boosts the skin's barrier and helps retain moisture. Vitamins and supplements. So you can actually take vitamins and supplements that will help. They'll help your skin. You don't necessarily have to put something on your skin. So you can do turmeric, vitamin D, CBD, primrose, and zinc.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. On top of it. You're right on top of that, Rose?
No, I wasn't right on top of that. I was saying right on top of it.
Oh, right on top of it. Yes, you would put it on, correct. So then we have coconut oil, reduces the amount of staph bacteria. And then last but not least, mindfulness meditation. So it can help the skin, trains the brain to achieve mental clarity and calmness, which will help the eczema kind of cool down and not flare up. So I really, it stuck with me that meditation was a piece of it. And I have a couple more Mac moments. I'm sorry, because I haven't had a few. And something else, if you go to my fitness page, Tasha Mac Fitness, or Instagram, Tasha Mac Fit, Mac Squad is currently absolutely free until January 1st. So I encourage people to join. We will have a new schedule that's going to be rolling out a lot of different things on the Mac Squad. And you don't have to be a part of the Mac Squad to be a part of my pop-up meditations. I did one this Sunday. It was really good, and a lot of people joined, and it's usually on Instagram Live. So that's it. I'm done.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
I just have two things. First, I'll start with something that's very sad. About the young lady that was killed or found dead in the back of a police van at the back of the police department's parking lot. They don't know how she got there. The vehicle was unlocked. It was a van.
No, where? What state?
I think it was Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay.
So I think it's country out there. I'm not sure. But the police don't have camera footage or anything of the sort to show the family, and they are basically, it's not right. It's not doing right. So basically, we're still dealing with that situation. Black people not being treated correctly. Second thing is that there is a book titled The Other Madisons, The Lost History of a President's Black Family. And it's about President James Madison's Black descendants.
Have you read it?
I think it's no, I haven't. It sounds like it's really good. It's recounting the struggles and perseverance of 8 generations of the Kiersey's family. And basically, it's like enslaved Africans kind of telling their story, how they survived, and basically just really shedding a light on it. I didn't know James Madison. I mean, I guess we only hear about Thomas Jefferson and his Black descendants, so it's good to hear that they're, I guess, being recognized and able to have some type of platform. So I think that is really good. So if you have time, definitely check out the book, The Other Madisons, The Lost History of a President's Black Family. I think it was published in 2020 by Betty Kearse, which I guess she's a part of the family. Kearse.
Okay.
Kearse. So yeah, that's all I have for that.
That's dope. That sounds like that's going to be an interesting read, and possibly an interesting, like a little documentary or something they could add to it, with some visuals. That would be pretty cool.
It would be nice if they had something on Netflix or something.
Yeah, I'd like that. So it's about that time for some hot topics. I don't know if she's ready. I hope she is, because I'm bringing her in.
Oh, man, I ain't getting no intro, man.
I was about to push the button.
Well done. Talk about being ready when you're ready. Oh,
you're ready.
I had topics together before, Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl.
Hey, everybody out there and whatnot. Oh, so jumping right into those hot topics. Y'all know I got to start off a little nice and easy now. So rest in peace to General Colin Powell. He has passed away from COVID complications, whatever that means, y'all. What does that mean, y'all? Can somebody say in the comments, when they say they die of COVID complications, what exactly does that mean? Because he had the vaccine. He also has cancer.
I feel like that means that they tested him. They tested him. He had COVID. He had other things around it, which then made it a complication.
Well, it's complicated. But RIP to him. I have a few congrats. So congratulations to rapper Eve. She is now pregnant with her first child. With her husband. Is his name Maximilian? Whatever that man's name is. I know he got some money, y'all. But yes, honey. So she's having her baby late in the game. So if you're out there and you feel like you're struggling with having a baby, hold on. Because Eve, Janet Jackson, they're showing us that we don't have a cutoff, ladies. Because apparently they don't got no cutoff. I don't know why Eve want to be running around with no baby. But at this point, girl, you need to be buying tickets for the Steve Harvey cruise, not sending out baby shower invitations. But, let's make a but congratulations to her. Congratulations is also in order for Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. They just got engaged. I think I don't know. I think they're a fun couple together, I guess. Obviously, they love each other. He said, "Will you marry me?" And she said yes. So it's all working out. But I want everybody is like, oh, Scott is so hurt. And he's been with her for 10, 11 years or 11 years. And Travis Barker did propose to her in 10 months. Look, baby, Scott was not for her. Fortunately and unfortunately, they had children together, but that he just wasn't for her, y'all. Travis was for her. She just, you know what I'm saying, just took a little long time to find Travis. And I think when you're with someone for a long time, when you get into a relationship after that, like, you don't play any games. So I just feel as though that's why when they say, like, when Cassie and Diddy finally separated and she got with whatever her man name is, she got with him and it seemed like they immediately had babies together. Alex Fine is his name, Alex Fine. So when he got, she got with Alex Fine, everybody was just like, oh, it took her so long. Yeah, because, they got together so fast. Yeah, because after being in a relationship with somebody years and years and years, I'm coming in, I'm going to tell you what, look, my favorite color is this, my favorite food is this. I don't got time for no games. I got zero tolerance. I'm going to put you out. What you trying to do? But and that's just what it is, and it ended up working for him. His ex, I think she's his ex-wife, Shannon Oakley.
Oh yeah, they had a show. Didn't they have a show together?
They did have a show together. I think they were trying to be like the next Pam and Tommy Lee. But that didn't work out. Right, but it didn't work out, and she posted today that she was under maintenance. She was, under spiritual maintenance right now. So I don't know if the news hurt her. That they like her at this point, let it go, because he been grabbing on Kourtney booty for 10 months now. We done let it go. You can't be upset no more that he done asked the girl to marry. You didn't get upset when he was grabbing all on her booty in them pictures. So just let it go, honey. Let it go. Why don't you and Scott get together? How about that? And then, because y'all are two free people that at this point nobody wants. So get together. Do what y'all want to do so y'all babies can be brothers, sisters, uncle, cousins, however the damn family tree gonna work after that. Just go ahead and do that. Verses. Did anybody catch the verses last night? Probably not. It wasn't really everyone's cup of tea, but it was Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. So for the old school hip hop heads, it was just a great show to watch. Me personally, because I didn't grow up in that era and I didn't listen to that music, it was actually refreshing to see them like still perform. Of course I watched it. Y'all know my husband is an old soul, so I'm gonna watch it. But I
thought you was gonna say because it was part of your job research. Because
because some verses I don't cover. Just saying. If you want to know which ones it is, you're gonna have to watch all our episodes and find out which verses that I didn't say. So
wait. Before you say that, this is a perfect lead way. So just wait 1 second. We're gonna start a contest. Danielle doesn't even know this, but I'm sure she'll approve it. Matter of fact, I'll just present it now, and then she can tell me if she approves it. So we're gonna start a contest starting next week, where we're gonna next week we'll announce a question where people are gonna have to go and watch to find the answer. If you win, you get a gift card.
A little organized
money involved. Yeah, you get a little gift card anywhere from $20 to $50. Ooh. Or it could be a Chick-fil-A points. You don't know what we're going to surprise you with. But in order to get those things, you're going to have to go on YouTube. You're going to have to subscribe. And you're going to have to watch and find out. And you have to comment on that episode. So we might give you a hint. I'll let the other side of whether or not what episode it is. But you'll get like an idea of what we're going to post the episode, or we'll post the episodes on Instagram. You have to go on our Instagram page or at Facebook. You'll have to do the research, and then we'll do the rest. But we'll give you some more details. But I thought of that today, and I was like, aha!
That's very good.
That's a very good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I can't contribute to this because right now I only got 7 Old Navy points. So what she's offering is a little bit better. Okay, y'all?
I didn't even know Old Navy had points. Yeah.
I didn't find out today until I last minute had to get my baby a shirt. So she was like, "You have 13 Old Navy points. Run all them, honey. What I can get? Walk out with that little shirt for free. Thank you, Old Navy. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't use up all the points."
I'm sorry to interrupt the hot topic. It was just a
yeah. Sorry, we just got off topic. It's okay. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about the verses. So it was just really, really nice to see like they weren't in our era of performing hip hop, but they really owned the stage. And so it was just like really refreshing to see like they still got it. Not saying that they shouldn't have it, but they still got like they're performing. So they're all gonna go on tour. They had b-boy dancers come out, they had special guests come out, Roxanne Shante came out. Right, it was a full-blown concert. If that was a mini preview to what they're gonna do on tour, I suggest all hip-hop heads should really buy tickets to go and see it. I think it's worth it. I think they are worth it.
If you're in the comments, note if you actually got to see the verses and if you liked it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
So the criminal case against Jesse, what's his name? Smollett. Oh. Well, yes, him, that baby, the baby from Empire.
Smollett.
Is
it or Smollett?
No, it's Smollett.
It's Smollett?
It's not Smollett. It's Smollett.
Do you say it slow so it can sound better than smell it? Do you go smell
It's not Smollett.
Oh, well, what is Smollett? Smollett?
It's Smollett.
Smollett. Oh.
Go ahead, y'all.
Y'all already know. That's another one too. Go back in them episodes and name a name that I got right. Y'all gonna have to look for that too.
Look, there isn't many.
Right. There's a bit. Y'all gonna be looking. Y'all gonna be like, God dang, y'all might as well binge watch or not. If y'all looking for the time I got somebody's name right. Just go ahead, push your little seasons or whatever you got going on and just focus on ORNOT. So the criminal case.
What about it?
So, well, they created charges. Not created charges, but they charged him with lying to the police, whatever that charge is, for his 2019 attack. So they were saying that, he lied about the attack, and the attackers came out and said that this was a fabricated story, kind of to get him more in the limelight, which I really don't understand why he needed to do that, because he's on Empire. So I'm not sure why he needed so much attention, because he was already getting it. But his lawyers put in a request to dismiss the charges, but the judge denied the request. So they're going to be moving forward with those charges against him. And I just got to be like, people, the government is not playing with y'all lying asses. They getting Jesse, they getting your PPP loans, all this unemployment fraud. Y'all is going to jail. Stop lying. Stop lying. You're going to jail if you lie. You're going to go. Stop lying. Something that I saw, and I just was like, you know what? I just want to touch on it a little bit, because how dumb can you be? So one of the murderers of Pop Smoke, the only adult that was charged in there, he said that he told the baby to hit the man with a vase. And I'm trying to figure out, why do you think that your case is going to get a lesser charge because you told the baby to hit the man with the vase? You actually going to go to jail for a long time, and you should go just for that stupid defense altogether. Because if your plan was to hit the man with the vase, why y'all going there with guns then? Niggas bring guns in here all the time. But sorry, I had a little moment. Right. But my thing is, like, first of all, you supposed to be the adult. Like, if that was a thing to just, I guess, rob him and not murder him, maybe you should have took more of a leadership role. And instead of yelling at the baby, don't shoot him, hit him with the vase. You sound ridiculous. And I hope you go to jail a really, really long time. As a matter of fact, they should put all y'all in the room together, and that way you can further be with your mentees, because you did not do a good job on the outside. Maybe you'll do a better job on the inside, dummy. That's all I got, y'all. That's all I got.
For real?
Yes, that's all that I have. You know, nothing really has been rich folks be doing what rich folk want to do, and they really don't just be catching my eyes. You know, they talking about Bow Wow is crying about the Millennial Tour, and I'm just like, why is everybody
not on it?
Well, he's on it. His problem is he only gets 15 minutes to perform. And you know, me personally, if that was Bow Wow, I would not have said I needed 15 minutes to perform, because he got too many songs to perform in 15 minutes. Now, I know it's a whole lot of people on this tour or whatever, but Bow Wow, Mr. 106 in Park, probably needs a little bit more than 15 minutes.
He should have been the headliner, because everybody else got more of like a couple songs that made them know.
Exactly.
I mean, was B2K up there, right? B2K is up there, right? Or no?
B2K is up there. Pretty Ricky, Sammy, Ashanti. I know I'm forgetting so many names.
You know what? I was gonna call you about that, because I want to go see Ashanti. So can you find out if they nearby?
Yeah, sure. Look, currently looking up Millennial Tour tickets. But yeah, Bow Wow went on this Twitter rant and how everyone is complaining. I don't know who everyone is, because a lot of those people haven't seen a check in a long time. So I'm not really sure who is complaining about the Millennial Tour. So he's thinking about dropping out altogether. But you know,
unfortunately, I don't
complain because of the fans have complained.
Oh, they have.
But he's getting mad, so I don't know if it's the fans that are complaining. They said that it pointed towards he was talking about production. So I don't know if it's an issue with
when it comes to Sammy, the fans complain.
Oh, Sammy's there too.
Yeah.
The fans
so Sammy, they're saying he wasn't on long enough.
Well, he was on the beginning, like he was a headliner. He shouldn't be a headliner.
I
mean, he shouldn't be a opening act.
Oh, he was an opening act. No, he
no. I mean, I just think nobody's really happy about it.
Their placement.
Something that they should have dealt with.
Yeah, like, I think everybody that they're trying to put on tour together, to me, had their own like explosive lane. So Bow Wow can do a whole entire tour by himself.
But see, I bet you Soulja Boy were kind of considered a headliner.
Exactly, but I'm saying like
Yang Twins. No, that's not.
I was about to say that. I don't think
it's not part of my genre. I mean, they are, but it's not like I wasn't listening.
Boy is too?
Huh?
You feel like Soulja Boy is? Because I don't feel like it is.
Yes,
he is. You do?
Yes, like because I mean, he came. I was in college.
I mean, do you think it was like that?
I was at A&T when he came to A&T.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair.
So it's the same
I don't think the King
should
be there though.
No. I think there's too many egos on the tour. I think that's what always happens. Well, but I think that's what always happens when you try to put. I don't know. To me, every time it's never a good situation when you try to put people of a certain status, like you try to put leads in a group together. I don't think that just because they're leaders does not mean that they're good team players. So I just think that that's what it is. You know, Pretty Ricky think they the best, and B2K think they the best, and Omarion think he the best, and Bow Wow think he the best, and Soulja Boy think he the best. And you done put all these people in the state, and they like, yeah, the crowd coming because of me. No, me. They coming here because of me. It's too many egos on the tour.
So that's a good question. Will Bow Wow? I think Soulja Boy could sell out the show.
But Bow Wow,
I don't know about Bow Wow. You think
Bow Wow? Bow Wow can sell out a show.
I have to agree with Marquita.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, Tone 360.
I prefer Bow Wow.
Anything about Bow Wow? He's older.
but no, I was gonna say I prefer to watch or listen to Bow Wow than Soulja Boy. So I mean, if I had a choice, I would choose Bow Wow over Soulja Boy. I just feel like there's more ratchet people that would choose Soulja Boy than there are Bow Wow. But maybe there are ratchet people that are Bow Wow fans. I don't know. It's not really my lane. But I've been to enough Bow Wow concerts that I know that he has a following. I just don't know much about Soulja Boy, but
I think I'm out of everyone on this screen right here. I'm the only one that can really speak to this crowd. Sorry. So with that said, Marquita, you almost made the cut. I understand.
Right. That's my time, y'all. I'm out of here. You know, I had to slide one more thing in there, but I'm out of here, y'all.
Okay, girl.
All right, girl. Bye.
Next Monday, girl. All right. So the topic of tonight is the Squid Game. I'm not sure how many people, if you've seen the Squid Game, put an emoji in the comments so that we know you've seen the Squid Game. If you have not seen the Squid Game, hold on, let me take the comments away. If you got it. Okay. They don't have the same following. That's true. It's for business purposes. So they can stay you know, how many
Bow Wow songs are on my playlist? The whole album. All the albums.
Tell him who you are. Maybe he doesn't realize who you are.
I'm a founding member of the Bow Wow fan club. I'm literally a founding member. Am I?
You should bring it back.
A member right now? I don't know if it was. I think it's a lifetime membership.
No, I know, but I think that you should like bring it back because like if you brought it back, you could get all these people together. No. Okay.
I don't know. I'm probably the only one who's still telling people that.
There gotta be somebody that. Okay, so it's a good way to bring it in. So Toya said she could not make it through the first episode of the Squid Game.
Okay, Toya, why?
She told us to sell it to her.
Okay.
To her, not why, but I can start us off. The series revolves around a contest in which 456 players, which I didn't even know this, all draw from different walks of life, but each are deeply in debt. They play a series of children's games with deadly penalties if they lose for the chance to win. It's $1 billion some odd dollars. Which will change.
We haven't even said anything yet. And you're already saying it's boring.
Toya, wait, man. Wait. So I like this. I loved it. But I didn't love it until like episode 4.
Yeah.
I literally had to watch it. And it basically, I was about to turn it off. But as everyone said, it was absolutely amazing. So I'm saying the people were saying it was amazing, which is why I kept watching it, because I'm like, well, let me find out what it's all about. But it was really hard to get past the first episode. But I think the concept alone is absolutely like thought-provoking, which is why we decided to talk about it. So Danielle, what did you think about it initially? I know I'm the one who told you to watch it, but
yeah, Netflix suggested it and I just didn't. So, but I didn't because the thumbnail, it's not a very good thumbnail on Netflix. They're looking like soldiers. It's looking like that one soldier movie with the play soldiers, you know, with the guy who played from Mrs. Doubtfire. And so I think that the thumbnail isn't great. So Toya, I'll have to agree with you in that sense. The thumbnail sucked. So it doesn't draw you in. It does look like it's not for me. So Tasha suggested that I watch it. No, not episode 6. That's not accurate. Those people that provided that information to you. Like Tasha said, it was like the first 2 episodes are a little tough, or at least the first one. And we can talk about what the first one was. Basically, it lays the foundation of the main character who doesn't have any money, and he's a deadbeat father. Now he will find out later. He's in debt. Yes.
He's divorced and dead, have a kid.
Yeah, and his kid sees him only once a year on her birthday. So it lays out the reason of why he feels like it's necessary to go to this game. He was desperate. And I think that is why we're here to talk about it today. So it had a lot of different children games, which I thought was I personally think that the entire show is a satire. But I always consider a lot of things satires, and we don't really recognize them as that. I always go back to like Animal Farm or Lord of the Flies, Hunger Games. All of those are like satires to real life. And so I think that it is a story that really is a reflection upon a cousin of ours said, Meek Mill said, it's a story like the hood. I don't think it's just the hood. I do think it's just society.
Like
in general.
I do. And I agree with Tone 360. The red light, green light is where it hooked me. That's where it hooked me. I literally don't even really remember much about the first portion. I remember the little girl and him. I remember his going to see his ex-wife to pick up the little girl. I don't recall when he got introduced to the game. I just recall him being in the game. I said I probably need to go back and watch it because it was just so not interesting. But what hooked me was the game.
Them playing. Know how he was recruited.
I saw it, but it didn't hook me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay,
that's when it hooked me.
Oh, okay. When the man recruited him in the station. Okay, so we can give you all that much information. There is a bit. Isn't that the first game? Red light, green light.
I don't even know if that's the first game.
I feel like when they were in that big field in the mouth, and the man is like the red light and then the mouth. Yeah. So they play this red light, green light game, and I'll be completely honest. I'm okay with giving this spoiler alert. If Danielle's like, "Are you okay with me giving a spoiler alert?"
I've already seen it. Is everybody on here okay? If you're not okay, mute it until we tell you to not mute it anymore. Real quick.
Yeah, so it was the first game. Yeah, in the first game, they're in this big lie. And correct me if I'm wrong, Tone.
Tone 360, do you want to come on?
Yeah, Tone 360, do you want to come on and talk about it? Just let us know. So, anyways, yeah, we just send you a link. You come on and you talk about the show. So, anyways, you're in this big field or something in this room or something. And when it's green, you go. Right. You're trying to get to the front of the room. When it's red, you stop. And you're supposed to freeze. Now, if you move, they kill you. Just like that, you gone. So here's the question. This is really truly the question of this show. Yeah,
They shoot you.
They shoot you dead in the head, in the chest, places that there's no way that you can live. So to be very, very honest, the reason we thought this would be a good concept is because people will do anything for money, I think. And in this case, there are people that are severely in debt. They are severely going through it. They have hit rock bottom. They have no reason. So they are taking, they're taking the risk. So one, is there anybody in the comments that would like to contribute with their comment and let us know, would you do it? Would you play this game? It's a series of games. So you have to keep playing until you win the large.
I don't think the people who signed up initially the first time, I don't think they signed up and they knew it was deadly.
Right. So after you watch these people get killed on red light, green light, when is that a time for you to say, this is not something I want to do?
They couldn't though. I mean, so what you guys don't know, if you haven't watched, it had to be a unanimous decision yes. It had to be a unanimous decision to quit the show, to quit the games. So it had to be majority rules to quit the games. So even if Dawn didn't want to quit the game and Jacob did, Jacob can't quit unless Jacob and 50 other friends say that he wants to quit. So it wasn't really something that they could just say no or yes to. Granted, they will be given the opportunity to have that as an option. How did they sign up? So you are recruited basically by this very attractive man who comes to you from different places. Here's a picture of him. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happens to this young man. We don't know where he goes after he's recruited people. This man right here, he's very attractive Asian man. He looks like he's young and intelligent and charismatic, and he just comes up and he, can I play a game with you? Basically. And
he also said he was attractive, Chris. He said
he was a cute little Asian guy.
But they do that on purpose. They want to put him in a good package. They want him because he is presenting. Basically, you're walking to death. You're going with him.
But they don't know that. I don't think. If anybody recalls, does he say that it's a deadly game?
No, he never says it's a deadly game. And out of 456 people, only one person can win the prize. So 455 people are going to die.
But do they say that in the train station? No. Exactly.
But the killer to all this is another spoiler alert. They get the opportunity to leave.
Yes, that's when it becomes it's on them.
Mm-hmm.
They have been fully disclosed to what the seriousness of the situation. Then they still decide to do it. Just like I have two jobs.
Huh? They go back. I said they go back. They go back to this game to play this game. They see what it's about. They realize that if I play this game, I could die. I may never go back to my family. And boom.
Yeah.
And they all decide to leave. Like Danielle said, half voted on and half voted to stay, but one person was able to break the tie and they left. They all go back to normal sucky life. You see them go back to being in debt, people owing them money, and then they decide to go back to the Squid Game.
Right. Right. But I do understand doing things to get out of debt. I've done things to get out of debt. I have several jobs, 2 jobs. I hate it. Mm-hmm. But I'm still here with both computers up because I need to get out of debt. Mm-hmm. And that's what the whole thing is.
So you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck.
Exactly. It's a reflection. And so it's a reflection upon how we have to function in life. It's a reflection in regards to what we consider a priority. Some people would consider a priority just to be happy and healthy. Other people will consider it like I need to have all my bills paid. That's what's going to make me happy and healthy. And sometimes that's the case too. Sometimes having your bills paid does make you happy and healthy. People who have their bills paid can go to the doctor. Period. People who have their bills paid can go and eat healthy food.
Others cannot.
They can have surgeries. They can, get groceries that are organic, have organic fruit, and everything's better when you have money. That is true. So I think that the problem is that half of the people that watch it aren't going to see that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to see
that. That's sad that you're not, that they don't see it, because that's really the premise of the whole thing.
Yeah, but it comes down to this is not the first movie that has been, or show that has been created to really have a reflection upon our society, like The Hunger Games. I love The Hunger Games.
Kind of like a satire to The Hunger Games. It's a very
Listen
parallel.
closely when it's time to play another game, the same tune that is played in this show is played in Hunger Games when someone dies. So I don't know if anybody caught that. I didn't read that anywhere. I just know.
That is the same thing. I'm sorry. I just realized it.
Yeah, I didn't read that anywhere, but I noticed.
And the twist to this all is the writer. Well, then Toya, you probably would like this if you love the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But the twist to all of this is the writer.
Isaac, man.
That's Toya's husband.
Okay, Toya, I don't know, girl.
So look. What I was going to say was the writer of the Squid Game. It took him 9 years to sell it.
Yeah.
It took him a very long time for a company to pick this up. And I feel like it's because it's a reflection of how we live. And nobody wanted to put it out there. It's the truth. These people,
that's like the biggest problem. Yeah. And they were Asian. I think that they didn't want to pick it up because they were Asian.
Mm-hmm. The whole show was Asian. I think that was another reason why they didn't pick it up. Could it have sold if it was Black people? Do you think it would have sold better if it was African Americans?
I would have definitely not picked it up then.
You think it would have sold better if it was very diverse with all different flavors?
Because then Black people would have been like, all the Black people die first. This is like some type of slave mission. I mean, either way, it's going to be bad.
Yes, it would have been bad. You see, she is my sister. She is not a hater partner. Thank you, Ike. It didn't matter. I don't think it had anything to do with their culture, or I think it had everything to do with the topic. I think and I will be honest. I'll be honest. At some point, it became a bit too much for me. The killer things because they
iTunes Direct. Please go back to last week's episode. We talked about that. We talked about Dave Chappelle. Think of the Chappelle joint. We're not on that this time, but if you go back to last episode, I'm sure you know him. Charles in Charge spoke on it.
It is his first time. Welcome, Mike. Thank you. Welcome.
Oh, so you came in because of Bow Wow. Are you a Bow Wow fan?
I doubt it.
If you are, then there's a chance for you here.
Yeah, you definitely check out this game, please. But yes, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it has anything to do with them being Asian. I mean, I know you do, but I think it has everything to do with the fact that it was very gruesome. If you think about it, we watched 400. No, please don't relax. This is a free place. We want you to be yourself.
Yeah, don't relax. But I mean, if you feel like you can't stand the heat, then you may want to relax.
Or get out the kitchen, but don't relax on our behalf. So listen, I personally think that they just did not want to show all. Think about it. We watched 455 people die.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people in 10 episodes.
Well, we watched it. So what does that make us?
It was gruesome. I know. We watched it.
We're just as bad as the doll that was shooting them up.
Episode 9, I had covered my eyes. I was like, I looked away. I can't watch these people die any longer, especially because they're putting themselves through this. And they know, like, the man who watched his wife die and stuff like that. Like, you know what you're going through, all so that you can go pay your bills, hope that your daughter gets through college. Well, guess what? You're about to die, so it's not even going to matter because only one person can win.
Yeah, I don't know if they necessarily understood that part of the movie, the show. That only one person would. I thought it sounded like it could possibly be like several people could win.
I didn't understand that part neither. Nope, I didn't get it.
So what do you think about the staff?
What about the staff? The people that work there?
Question. Yeah, these are some questions that people have asked while watching. How did the staff get involved? Like, are they just as desperate as the contestants? Are they getting paid? Were they threatened to be on staff? How did they get sorted into circles, triangles, and squares? Because if you notice, triangles and squares and circles all had a different status. It was even a class. Classes in it. Huh?
Did you notice that the staff were young people?
Some of them were. but not all
Yeah,
of
and
them.
I know, but I think that meant something. I think the whole
Yeah.
fact that the staff were younger, some of them were younger, and the people were very surprised that these were younger people that were willing to take their lives for whatever. And I do think they were paid. I mean, I think all of them were paid. I think they
So
were
there
paid.
might be a season 2.
I hope not, Lord. But no, the way it ended, we won't tell Ike because Ike asked that we not tell. But
Okay.
the way I will say, the way it ended, there may be a season 2.
Yeah.
I do think so. Don't you?
So they said that the game has been running since 1988. And a good question is, are there always the same number of people? And do they always play the same games? These are questions that people have had when watching. That's true.
That's a good question.
So, yeah, like, is it always, what was it, like 456 or something?
456 is the number. So we have about 15 people in here or something. Thank you, Ike. My parents probably would be happy about that. We are siblings. All right. So we have about 15 people in here or so, off and on. For all of these 15
And only
or so,
3 people have liked this one right
can
here.
everybody go and like or heart or emoji this thing, this whatever, what is this, broadcast? Yes. Or share it with someone. But before we do that, I want everyone to tell me if they would have did it. So the question
everyone
is,
has to do it. So if you're in here and you do not vote yes or no, so yes to do it, no to not do it. Okay.
Yeah. So if a man comes up to you and tells you you're going to go away for just a little, and you're going to play a series of games to win $5 billion.
Well, that sounds like the military.
Huh? It do sound like the military. So you're gonna get $5 billion at the end of this game if you win. You have to win.
No.
Ratio said, "No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Ratio. I just be broke. Forget it. I mean, I'm going away and I have to win the games. See, we 50% right now.
That's who you marry. That's your man. You gonna stick by him?
Yes, American money.
Toya, are you gonna stick by him? Is that yours?
Toya, what with it? Yes, it's only one winner. You play a series of games against each other. And I'm with Tone. If I had been stupid enough to go and they let me out, I would have not gone back. You wouldn't have caught me out there. Not after I watched the man beside me get shot in the head. I'm good.
I know, but it seems like they don't take no for an answer.
What you mean?
We can't go into that really, but it seems like if you say no,
I'm with Horatio.
They're bound to find you.
Oh, if you say no, what?
It seems like they're bound to find you somewhere or another. The card shows up some kind of way, it seems like.
Ooh, I have another twist. So I feel like there was more men than women.
There was.
So do you feel like men are more likely to take this risk because they don't care about if they want to stay with their family or not? So for example, Shanika says, no, because I couldn't take the risk of being with my family. Whereas we have men who probably are like, look, see, where Ike said niggas die. Ike said niggas die every day. So if that's the case, he's like, hey, I might go Toya if I don't make it, take care of it, take care of the crib. But a woman wouldn't take that same approach. I don't think. That's just my 2 cents.
Wanda says nothing is easy, especially for that amount of money. Now, if you're there past the second game, you can't. There's like 10 games, so that's not a good ratio.
What about your family, your sisters, your parents?
Well, listen, he don't care about us, but so much. He didn't even know I was
everybody
about
don't know. Tone Dialect is our brother, and apparently he just told us that if he don't make it past the second game, he's out back. There was a couple, but see, to me, that's silly. Because one of y'all
couple goes?
Huh?
If the whole couple goes?
Yes, I don't see why both of y'all should not go.
That's true. So has anyone Has anyone seen season 3 of You?
Oh,
It's
I
a
started it.
situation. It's a situation, and I won't say what it is, but there's a situation where a couple has to decide who goes. Basically, they're presented with that thing, and so the mom is like, "You don't even know who Sandy is," and he's like, "Sandy's the math tutor." And she's like, "No, there is no Sandy. See, you don't know anything. So basically, I'm gonna have to kill you because you don't know anything about your kids." And so that's what it comes down to. Sometimes men, we're not saying all men, but we're saying a lot of times men are just bodies. And I'll say that because I'm single and I don't care and I don't have a man. Men are sometimes just bodies and they're worthless.
Wow.
So if you would like to go out to war and fight in a red light, green light game to win $100,000 or whatever the amount is, then by all means.
Thanks for coming, Tone. Yeah, I'm kind of with you because I hate to say it, but this show in particular, if you look, it's more men than women. And I mean, I'm sure there's another podcast that I would love to listen to and watch them dig and pick it apart because
but we saw what kind of women were there.
Yeah, we saw what kind of women were there. Yes,
So
you have to watch it. Toya, you have to watch it. For those who haven't seen it, definitely watch it because I would love to know how everybody else feels about it. And I don't know why y'all are still up here if y'all haven't liked. Do you know how to like the episode?
I don't know if maybe we should have
a tutorial
on how to like something because there's still 7 of you and only 3 have liked, and one of those is me.
Seems like we're missing something, guys. We're missing something.
So if this was the Squid Game, you all definitely have been not making it to the next one.
Me and Dale would still be standing.
Well, there's some like and love. So y'all do know how to do that.
Somebody's willing to play the game. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I just thought it was a really good movie, a good show. It was very long. It was a very long. Yeah. So definitely everybody go out and watch it. Show them some love. They are doing really, really well. We are wrapping up this episode. This is episode 2 of season 6. That means there are 61 episodes, I think, or 62 episodes that you can watch. And as I mentioned before, starting next week, or if you are following us on Instagram and Facebook, just keep an eye out for the next week. We're going to drop a question. It's a trivia question, and you're going to have to find the answer in one of our shows. And if you are correct, you get the answer correct, then you win a $20 to $50 gift card, a place of our choice. But still, I think it's pretty dope, and it'll promote some engagement. So definitely share this with your friends and family. All you have to do is share wherever you're at, or if you're on YouTube, send this link to your homeboy, your homegirl, your grandma, your granddaddy, whoever it is. Send it out to them. Yeah, we talk about some fun stuff.
If it's appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of appropriate.
This show is.
Yeah, this is appropriate.
I don't know, Isaac. He just seems so shocked. I feel like you're always watching us, so I'm not sure.
Maybe Toya was keeping us a secret because she enjoys us.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe
we share.
Well, you have to share,
okay?
Toya.
Because you may have some friends out there who maybe like us too, Toya.
Yeah, Toya, we love you, but you have to share. It's not right.
Now, Isaac Appletoons has been missing out on
Appletoons.
Has been missing
Who's
out.
the older sister? He said he knows who the older sister is. Who's the older sister, and how do you know? Who's the older sister? I'd like to know how he knows.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are. Yep.
We'll wait to end the show once he tells us. Okay, Toya. I guess you did share, but just not with your husband.
Oh. Wrong. You are wrong, Ike. I am the older sister. I've been here for 40 years. She's been here for 7 years, less my 40. Wrong. But thank you.
What does that say for me?
I don't know. I think he thinks that you're just, you might, I don't know, maybe take the lead. Maybe I'm not taking the lead. Maybe, what does that say for me?
I did not take the lead today. It's fine.
We welcome you to come back.
Yes, please come back. And I do see that we had Sincere Dark Skin. He was here as well. That. And he was a previous guest.
Yes, we really appreciate the support, guys. I don't think people realize. I think I used to share this in the beginning, in the very, very beginning of our shows, that most podcasts don't make it past 20 episodes. So we are around 60 some odd episodes, and my sister's going to tell you where you can find us. And we are everywhere. I think someone posted that, oh, y'all are on YouTube. Yes, we are on YouTube as well. We are on Facebook. But if you want to just sit and binge watch on all of the episodes, you can definitely go to YouTube and you can just let it play. It'll just play back to back to back to back. There's even a highlight reel up there I think Danielle created. So tons and tons of content for you. I know you get bored of watching stuff on Hulu. So watch ORNOT podcast. We have really cool guests.
And even start at the beginning when it was a mess.
It was a mess in the beginning, y'all.
In the beginning, it was a hot mess.
Shanika's never seen the show, the Conceit show.
Shanika, being that you are a family friend, you should definitely check out episode 1.
What is it called? When's a good time to conceive?
Any episode between episode 1 and 20, I guess. I don't know when the mess ended exactly, but it was a mess, and you probably won't be saying it's my maturity if you watch those episodes.
Hey, not either on the conceit episode. That was a mess altogether, but nonetheless, I think the right word is we've grown. We've grown right here in front of everyone, even down to our lighting. Our lighting was horrible in the beginning.
It was very bad.
Yeah, we weren't very presentable. I mean, we
were presentable, but a co-host wasn't.
Yep. So there's that. So yeah, I'm just proud. I'm absolutely proud.
Toya.
No, it was very.
Toya. In fact, if you could do us a favor, Toya, if you could please go back to the YouTube channel and watch the episode about politics. I don't remember. When I find it, I will try to send you a message with it. And then we can create a group message on Facebook to discuss it, because you are a loyal viewer and we care about what you think. So we would love to see that you see our growth. And yes, popcorn would be good for this, because wigs will come off and other ones will be put on. Yes.
Thank you, Chris.
Uncle Chris has been here since day one. And even though his wife, she just came out of the woodworks like the Hunger Games and burning ashes. She just rose like a phoenix in the mess that we had. So we're, things changed. We moved on. And I'm just going to stop talking about that. And that's it for that.
But all that you're saying is that we've grown a lot. We have.
Yes. And with that said, thank you again for joining us again every Monday at 7:30 on Facebook and YouTube. If you haven't yet liked this video, there's still time. There's about 2.5 seconds for you to like it and share it. You don't have to share it on your page. You can share it in a message, send it to a friend.
Somebody.
In a text message. Yes, to the evolution. And We're on all of the major platforms, all the fruits and veggies at your local grocery store. So with that said, if you can please pick us up, order us, deliver us right to your door. We hope that you have gained something from this podcast tonight, whether it was about it being a satire or just to watch a good movie. We hope that you are able to use that time to self-reflect and just go in the world. Since we were able to pour into you, we would like you to go out and to pour into others. And may you all have a blessed week. And if you can't be blessed, please don't be stressed.
Okay, girl.
I guess.
Bye.
Bye.